you haven't started, here, I'll just use yours. I'll just use yours. That way I can look at this for the stats. If that's okay, unless you want it.
No.
Is it ready to go?
Yeah.
We're on.
It's already ready to go, yeah. It's recording. So
Okay.
you can mute it now if you want. It's not.
Is everyone playing tonight?
What's that?
Anybody not playing tonight?
Well, they took our table away down here, man. I think so. Ryan sounded like he was going to keep him out this week just to make sure he doesn't have any concussion symptoms. Everybody, everybody else is here.
I know.
Okay.
Good downtime, but it's a work here.
That's nice to be able to turn that kind of thing into
Or
a
done.
vacation, too.
Yeah. Good evening, coming to you live from Schmitzmack Arena, Farmington, Minnesota. Where tonight again we'll have Minnesota Hockey Junior Gold B action tonight. The Farmington Tigers taking on the Predators from Woodbury. We'll start with the away team, the Woodbury Predators. Currently come in ranked overall 28th in the state of Minnesota for Junior Gold B hockey. And they currently sit in 8th position in the gold division of Junior Gold B. With 17 points overall, played 11 games, an overall record of 3-6-2. Woodbury will be the away team tonight, wearing their blue tops, blue socks, trimmed out in white. Tigers coming off of 2 losses, both to Hill Murray and to Duluth. Currently ranked 20th in the state of Minnesota. They come in just ahead of the Predators in 7th position. Also playing 11 games with an overall record of 4-5-2. They have earned 17 points. Big game here for the Tigers tonight. Tied with Woodbury, 17 points apiece in the gold division. This will be their 12th game. They'll have 24 overall, still games to be played, but everything matters now as you're getting down to crunch time. Tigers will be in their home uniforms, orange tops, orange socks, trimmed out in black and white. Good. Yep. Players shake hands. 2 players bump fists with the refs. We're going to get this one underway. Predators, Tigers come in deadlocked here in the gold division, both 17 points apiece. Tigers currently sit in the 7th position. The Predators in the 8th. 15 minutes on the clock. Next up, we'll get your starting lineups. In net tonight for the Tigers will be number 33, Eli Holmes. Starting for the Tigers at center, number 3, Luke Besser. At right wing, trying to make sure that's well, that's number 11. That looks like Clayton West at right wing. And at left wing, number 21, Jay Kiefer. Starting defensively will be number 27, Grayson Papera, and number 6, Owen Stensland. Ready to drop the puck. Here we go. Sits at center ice. Now hit by Papera, picked up by Stensland. Woodbury trying to control it in their zone, and they do. They push it down deep, goes behind Holmes, picked up now, goes all the way over to Kiefer. Kiefer pops one over to Papera, now tries to get it back over to Kiefer. Back over to Papera. They try to center a pass over to the Predators. Comes right back to Stensland. Stensland quickly forward, trying to hit it up to West. That one hit off a stick, and we're going to keep the puck alive. Hit by Kiefer, goes behind the net. Kiefer waits, holds, comes out to the defensive point, but that one got checked up. Kiefer on the back check, trying to lift the stick. Oh, good back check there by Kiefer. Now picked up by Besser. Besser tries to flip one over to West. That one's unsuccessful. Well, there goes West. West pulls one forward. With Letter now coming on, Letter loses the puck, goes into the right circle. Woodbury tries to center the play, and nothing there. Gets all the way out to the defensive point. Now driven all the way back. Picked up by the Tigers' Letter. And thrown up ahead. Tigers will get a change as Woodbury's trying to move it into their zone. Hit there by Stensland. Is able to knock him off the puck briefly, and then Letter tangles up his man behind the net. Now centered out. Next group up. This group is going to feature 19, Kellen Kramer. Number 5, Jack Peterson. And number 9, Luke Manthei. Peterson, Manthei, Kramer out. Now it's going out to Manthei. Manthei goes behind the net. Tigers still without a shot. Woodbury without a shot. 13:23 here to go in the first period. Now out to Laymeyer with a shot. Oh, and it's sitting right there. Manthei tried to get a stick on it and just got averted there at the last minute. Laymeyer comes skating in, took the pass, took the shot. First shot of the game goes to the Tigers, Laymeyer. However, saved by the Predators goalie. 13:16 here to go. Peterson takes the draw. He's got Manthei to his right, Kramer to his left. Back defensively are Laymeyer and Letter. Now out front, Tigers again challenging the Woodbury goalie. Might have had another one on net. Now coming through, here goes Woodbury. Off to the right, takes a shot, and that one goes wide of Holmes. But picked up by Woodbury quickly. Tigers got to get back defensively. Now in the left circle, they pull it back. Tries to go back into the corner. They successful. Centering play. Nice job there by Peterson to block that pass. Now they get it into the corner, lost by the Tigers. Out front, Woodbury, and Tigers control. Picked up by Peterson. Peterson moves it up the right-hand side. It's going to have Manthei over to his left. Peterson still dragging through, still with it on his stick. Drops it back, and they're going to get offsides. That was a late call, but maybe the right call. We're getting a neutral zone face-off. Letter just shy late getting into the zone. Tigers now will get Besser, West, and Kiefer back on. It looks like maybe they have two lines. That could be tough for the Tigers all day. Now a shot gets wide of Holmes. Tigers get back defensively. Trying to pick one up, get one out to West. West with it. Out to Laymeyer, over to Kiefer. Kiefer tries to dangle one across his feet, loses the puck over to Woodbury, goes right back through neutral ice. There's Letter, holds, now tries to get one, loses the puck. Shot, and that one was close for the Predators. Now Kiefer jabs one forward, stays right there, now gets one deep. Tigers go to work. West will be the first one in, goes into the corner. West with it. He gets taken off the puck. And Besser gets taken off the puck. Goes into the corner, trying to be dragged around. Kiefer can't make the play. Predators go right back into neutral ice. They have Stensland and Blair back defensively. This one's going to come over to Blair. Blair pushes that one behind Holmes. Now trying to get up to West. Still trying to move it up the ice. Tigers fighting for it. And come away with it briefly, Tigers. Now they do. It's Stensland. Stensland trying to move it through the zone. He loses it there in neutral ice. Blair chops one down, goes over to the boards with it. Holds, waits. Brings it all the way up. It's going to go over to Peterson. Peterson tries to move one up. He's going to get it to Kiefer. Kiefer flips one forward. Kiefer's going to stay on it. Right circle. Kiefer's going to get a shot. He goes wide. That one's going to roll all the way. Blair's going to hustle back, go behind Holmes. Blair will drag this one, rolling puck still. Waits holds it. That one gets blocked down. Tigers trying to jam one forward. Peterson's able to knock that one out. Trying to get up to Kramer, stays in neutral ice. Comes all the way back to Stensland. Stensland turns, looks, fires. Now he's going to change direction. Stensland looking for some open ice. Oh, and he's going to try to get over to Peterson. That one lost again. Stays with Woodbury. Right back to Stensland. Stensland still looking for the pass. Peterson unable to corral that one in. Stays on the boards. Picked up by Woodbury. Right through to Peterson. Now Peterson waits, holds, trying to hit it off. He gets him. Oh, he had Manthey. Just a little bit of a wrong angle on that pass. Went wide. Icing is called. 10:27 now here to play in period one. We have no score. Taking the face-off will be Besser. This will be to the right of Holmes. And sitting at the feet, unable to come away with it. Good save there by Holmes. Boyer unable to come away with it off of the draw. Drive by Woodbury, snapshot there, picked up by Holmes. Besser again to take the face-off. Now chip forward. Tigers looking for a little bit of room to play with there. Now comes over to Letter. Letter's going to swing one up to Kowalski. Kowalski tries to pitch one forward. That one's going to stay with Kowalski. Kowalski with a pass up to Boyer. Boyer corrals it in. Boyer looking for the handle. Now tries to move around and loses the puck. Besser quickly after it. Besser with it now. Comes in the left circle. He takes a shot. Save Predators. Just under 10 here to go. Still scoreless. Kiefer and West now going to come out at the wings. They're going to have Peterson at center. This one's going to be jammed up by Kiefer. Goes behind, try to quick pass over. Still with Kiefer. Kiefer now comes over to Peterson. Peterson trying to get right back into Kiefer inside. And West score! Oh, Clayton West. He put himself right up in front in the crease, waiting for the pass to come across from Kiefer, and put one away. Tigers go up 1-0. What's that? It should have been Jake. It should have been Peterson to Jake. That West scored at 9:30, scored by number 11, Clayton West, assisted by number 21, Jake Kiefer, and number 5, Jack Peterson. 11 West from 21 Kiefer and 5 Peterson. 1-0 Tigers here to start out. Now it sits out in front. Tigers just weren't moving their feet enough. West and Kiefer were there potentially for a turnover. Comes all the way back to Letter. Letter waits. He's going to try to hit Kiefer on the angle. Now we'll get icing. Icing's going to be called. 9:19 now to go here in the first period. $9:19 to play here in the first period. 1-0 Tigers. Tigers will come back out with Besser at center. Manthey at right wing. Kramer will be at left wing. Back defensively will be Lehmeyer and Stensland. Now that one's going to be won by Besser. Picked up by Stensland. Stensland now fighting for it. Now behind Holmes. Kept with Stensland. Stensland now. He's going to bring it out himself. Stensland driving it through the zone. Almost had that one taken away. Has to go back, retrieve it. Still coming up. It's going to be up to Manthey, back to Stensland, all the way over to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer tries to get one up to Manthey. That one's unsuccessful. They bank it right back behind for Holmes again. Now up to Kramer. Kramer pushes it right to a Woodbury player. Now Woodbury from the point. They're trying to find some offense. Comes over to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer shovels one back, trying to hit over to Stensland. Only player there is going to be a Predator. Stensland now gives off to Kramer, and Kramer gets it taken away. Lehmeyer quickly up to Besser. Besser goes through the zone. Besser, left circle, waits, holds, still waiting. Besser now goes in the corner, trying to hit Lehmeyer, who is darting through the center. This one's going to come all the way over to Besser again. Besser right over to Kramer. Kramer can take a shot. Oh, he didn't want the shot. He gives off to Stensland. No, one to Manthey. Kramer reaches for it. Kramer now goes into the corner, waits, looks for his passing lane. Doesn't have one. That one gets blocked out. Stensland jumps into the play. Tigers have one defenseman back. Now they do have to get back. Woodbury quickly with the breakout. Knocked briefly away by Kramer. Now they picked up. Good play there by Stensland. Stensland's been all over this one. Tigers got to finish it. And an easy one. Oh, what a feed. Number 6, Owen Stensland made that goal. Passing off to Kramer right out in front. Tigers go up 2-0. 7:49 here to play. That was made all by Owen Stensland. Yeah, that play happened 30 seconds ago. How that goal happened. Goal coming at 7:34. Number 19, Kellen Kramer from number 6, Owen Stensland. 19, Kramer from number 6, Stensland. Now it's going to be the Tigers. Boyer trying to pass over to Kowalski. Kowalski and Boyer back on the ice for the second time. Letter comes out defensively, passes up to Kowalski. Right up to Kowalski. Kowalski's going to get it deep. Going to be chased in by Boyer and now Peterson. Peterson at center. Boyer hits the boards hard. And here goes Woodbury trying to break one out. Hit up there by Blair. Letter back. No centering play. Good defense by Letter. Tigers back defensively. Woodbury gets it out to the point, tries to take a shot on Holmes, and Holmes keeps it right there. No rebound to be had. 7:10 to go here in period number 1. It's 2-0 Tigers. Kiefer and West are coming back out with Besser. They're going to keep Blair and Letter out there defensively. 7:10 left here to play in period number 1. Kiefer tries to poke one out, now in front. They're unable to get it all the way to Holmes. Picked up by West. West quickly tries to get up to Besser. That one went wide. They go right back into neutral ice. Now chipped in. Going to be chased over by Blair behind Holmes. Blair goes and hits his man off the puck. Picked up by Besser. Oh, Besser left it back behind. It's going to be actually the Predators' puck. Now Besser hassles with him. Chased over by West. They just knocked that one deep again. Going to be chased over by Blair. Comes out to Letter. Letter quickly up to Kiefer. Kiefer lets it bounce high. Pokes it forward. Stays in neutral ice. Tigers can't control. Now that one goes high. That one's going to roll around. Keeper's going to have to chase that one. Picked up by Besser. Besser tries to shovel one forward. That one hit off right over to Keeper. Keeper just chips it back over to Besser, and we get play started. Now he gets tripped, and we're going to get a call. First penalty on the game coming up. That's going to be an easy tripping call against the Predators. Number 77 for the Predators. They got 17 on the board, but it's number 77 for the Predators. Goal in the box for tripping. Tigers are going to keep West and Kiefer, and they're going to bring Peterson out at center. Back defensively will be Stensland and Letter. We'll see if the Tigers can make this hurt. Peterson wins the draw, comes back to Letter. Letter quickly down to Peterson. Peterson goes right back to Letter. And let's see what happens. Tries to feed one now. Over to West. West circles with it. West still with it on his stick. Holds it, still holding it. He's got to make a decision what he's going to do. He's going to lose it here pretty soon. West now has to fight for it. It's going to be picked up over by Kiefer. Kiefer gives it right back to West. Now we got to make a decision with it. Let's go. And right out front. Oh, good look by West. Try to poke one free in there to Peterson. Now comes out to Letter. Letter tries to take a shot. That one got blocked down. Peterson has to retreat to neutral ice. Peterson almost loses that one. Now does pick it up. Looks for an opening. Gets it over to West, up to Kiefer. Kiefer's going to engage first. Keeper comes through, waits, holds, and still with it. Keeper into the corner, gets it down to Peterson. Peterson now brings it out right circle, holds, waits, out to Stensland. Stensland makes his man miss, almost gets tripped down, and now blocked forward. They could get a breakaway. And here comes Letter! Oh, Letter, what a play by number 24. Good hustle there by Letter as the breakaway was happening. And now here comes Letter himself, coming all the way through the middle of the ice and back around again. He's right behind Waits. Now takes a shot. Oh, that would have been a nice little payoff there for number 24. Saved by the Predator goalie. 45 seconds left on the penalty. 5:03 left here to go in period number 1. 2-0 Tigers. Now Besser back out on the ice. Coming all the way out to Letter. Letter's going to push it back into Kramer. Gets by Kramer out to Besser. Besser with it there. Besser head up. Now drops it back over to Manthai. Manthai's going to drag it all the way in. Oh, what a nice little turnaround shot there for Manthai. Got blocked there, or got saved by the Predator goalie. Now Manthai with it behind the net. Manthai looking for a pass out front. He's going to come all the way out back out to Letter from the point. Letter with a shot. Oh, that was a nice little bouncing puck for Letter. Tigers unable to redirect. 17 seconds to go here in the Predator penalty. 4:35 to play here in period number 1. Same grouping's going to stay out there. Besser to take the faceoff. Besser wins the faceoff again. Comes out to Kramer. Over to Letter. Back over to Kramer. Kramer from the left circle. Kramer's going to circle. Tries to center a play. All the way into Besser. Picked up to Stensland. Now back over to Besser. Into the corner. Besser now down to Manthai. Manthai behind the net. Waiting. Holding. Comes all the way up to Letter. Letter's going to have it at the point. Takes a shot. And that one just wasn't on to be redirected. We're back on to even strength hockey. It's 5-on-5. Besser now down to Manthai. Over back to Besser. Besser settles that one down, waiting for the hit. Comes over back over to Manthai. Manthai still with it. It's going to get back off to Besser. Good control here by the Tigers. Comes all the way up to Letter, and Letter just couldn't hold it on his stick. He just gets it back in deep. Tigers going to have to check up. They do, and play resumes again. Oh, stolen there. Nice job by Manthai. Picked up by Kramer. He comes back over to Manthai. Manthai trying to get down to Kramer. Does get it behind the net. 3:42 here to play in period number 1. Manthai gets it. He gets sandwiched. Kramer jumps right back in the play. Comes out to the Predators. They quickly try to break one free. Get it by Stensland. Driving all the way down. Papera hustling after it. Knocks one away. No, it does come back. Oh, good shoulder save there by Holmes. Now the Tigers got to be careful. Don't want to let up a cheap one. Kiefer on. Kiefer knocks one forward. It's now going to be chased by Stensland. Stensland's all over the place here in the first period. Kiefer with it. Holds, waits. Now just gets it deep. Good smart play by 21. Move on, 3 minutes to go. Weston Boyer gets by Boyer, picked up by Kiefer. Kiefer's going to shovel one right back over to Boyer. Boyer's right back down past Kiefer. Oh, it's going to be Lehmeyer now back on the ice. Comes all the way out to West. West takes a quick shot. Bouncy puck up front. Kiefer tries to get there in time and just was a second late. Comes back over to West. West bounces one forward. It's going to be Kiefer. Knocks it forward. Can Kiefer get some room? He works it through the zone. Waits, holds. Oh, it stays down behind the net. Still with Kiefer. Has Boyer. Kiefer circles, waiting. Tries to drop it right over, back over to West. Tigers holding momentum here lately. Comes back over to West. From the point, takes a shot. That one wide. Oh, Boyer out front. Now Boyer chases. It's going to be West. West is going to be the first one there. Papera right behind him. Papera takes a shot. Oh, Papera just hit Boyer right in the pads. Gets by Kiefer, picked up by the Predators. Now Papera's got to get back. Here go the Predators chasing after it. Lehmeyer with him. Good hustle play there by number 23, Lehmeyer. Picked up by the Tigers. Goes right to Manthai. No, it's over to Kiefer. Kiefer racing up the right-hand side. Kiefer with it. Trying to make a man miss. Comes all the way back over to Kiefer again. Tries to get up to Peterson. Peterson, hand tied there. That one's going to come out to Woodbury. Under 2 to go. Blair tries to make a play and tries to make another play. Stays in the right circle. Woodbury then tries to take a shot. That one goes behind the net. Tigers a little bit slow there to get over to the puck. Now picked up by Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer's going to circle it back over to Manthai. Manthai, head up, moving forward. Gets it up to Peterson. Good play with his stick. It's going to be Kramer, Peterson, and Manthai now out at your forwards. Back defensively are Lehmeyer and Blair. Blair jumps it, kicks it forward, Pele style. Blair now behind the net. Tries to chase that one around. Tigers with it right out front. Then they got it. They score! Oh, good hustle play there by number 14. Was able to finally get it to number 9, Manthai, for the score. Tigers put up a 3 spot here in the first period. They've been looking for this for a couple of weeks. 1:22 here to go. 3-0 Tigers. Manthai, Peterson, Kramer, Blair, and Letter out. Now it's going to be Manthai. Manthai's looking for number 2. Comes in the left circle. Goes behind the net. Manthai's been a wrecking ball back there behind the net tonight. Comes all the way out to Letter. Letter from the point. Oh, it's going to be a loose puck. Picked up by Kramer. Kramer looking out defensively first, then comes back over to Manthai. Manthai with good body position back over to Peterson. Peterson with it from the left circle. Peterson comes all the way out to Blair at the point. Blair takes a shot. Rebound there. Oh, it was a swing by Manthai. However, just bounced over his stick and up into the stands. Under a minute here to go. 3-0 Tigers. We'll get you good goal call on that last one. The last goal coming at 1:43. Number 9, Luke Manthai. Assisted by number 19, Kellen Kramer. Number 9, Manthai by number 19, Kramer. That's going to be Kramer's second point of the night. Now coming through the zone. Tigers want to be careful here. Want to end this one on a good note. On the ground, looking down, trying to shave some ice off there. Get a whistle. 38.8 seconds to go here in period number 1. Kiefer and West are out with Besser, along with Blair. Now we do have the looking for, right out front. Another one. Can the Tigers get there? Another one on Holmes. Now it goes behind Holmes, picked up by Woodbury. They try to circle a pass out. It sits at their feet. Now they do get one out. Oh, good job. Oh, they're going to get icing. Oh, tough icing call there. That looked like it might have hit a stick of a player in blue. 23.3 seconds to go. It's 3-0 Tigers. Besser to take the face-off. Tigers have been pretty good early on here in this game on face-off wins. Besser with another one, takes the face-off, going to drive it behind Holmes. Now goes right through it. He's going to be a one-man breakout. Besser working all the way through the zone, kicks it back over to Kiefer. I think Kiefer tried to make the hit, but actually fell down. Graceful looking play. Now it's going to come right back into Kiefer. Kiefer trying to settle the puck down. Tries to take a shot out front. And they got it. I think they got it. Oh, no, what a save. I thought he had it. I think West thought he had it. No goal called, 0.4 seconds left. Let's drop the puck and we'll get to period number 2. Pretty clean first period for both teams. And that will do it for period number 1. Tigers find themselves in the lead after one period, 15 minutes of play, 3-0. We'll get you caught up here on the first period of stats. Tigers score 3 times, out shooting Woodbury 19-5. Scoring for the Tigers in the first period at 9:30, number 11, Clayton West, assisted by number 21, Jake Kiefer, number 5, Jack Peterson. Then at 7:34, number 19, Kellen Kramer, assisted by number 6, Owen Stensland. Then at 1:43, number 9, Luke Manthai, assisted by number 19, Kellen Kramer. Only one penalty in the period. That coming at the 6:18 mark. Number 77 for the Predators, 2 minutes for tripping. Tigers unable to capitalize on that power play. They're 0 for 1 on the power play. Tigers with a strong first period, find themselves up 3-0. Tigers will start the second period just as they started the first. That's going to be with number 3, Besser at center, at left wing, number 21, Kiefer, and at right wing, number 11, West. Back defensively will be number 6, Stensland, and number 27, Papera. 15 minutes on the clock. We're ready to get this one started. This one's going to sit with Kiefer. Now comes over to West. One's going to be picked up by Kiefer. Kiefer drags it in the zone, gives off to West from the left circle. Oh, right out front. Oh, tipped in. What a goal. Oh, my goodness. Besser just had to get just a stick on it to put the Tigers up 4-0. Should be a good goal by number 3, Besser, assisted at least by number 11, West. We'll see if Kiefer gets the other assist. 14:50 here to go. Tigers up 4-0. That goal coming at 14:42, scored by number 11, Clayton West, assisted by number 3, Luke Besser, and assisted by number 21, Jake Kiefer. Number 11, West, scoring his second, assisted by number 3, Besser, and number 21, Kiefer. That's going to be West's second point of the game. That's going to be Kiefer's second point of the game. That line's having themselves a night. Papera now over to Stensland. Stensland tries to move that one forward. That one got blocked off his skate. Now Stensland has to try to get one up to Besser. Stays in. They're going to have offsides. Woodbury does check up. Stensland waits. Comes right back over to Kiefer. Kiefer with all kinds of time. Now it does come over to West. West knocks one forward with a smart play. West is going to get a change. That's going to bring Manthai on as Besser's chasing him behind the net. Besser waits. Oh, he tries to hit over to Kiefer. Kiefer did knock one forward with his skate, with it behind the net. Kiefer waits, trying to move it over to Manthai. Manthai gets hit. Kiefer's going to quickly get back there, trying to chase over the puck. Tigers showing good energy here tonight early on. Now Woodbury throws it up. Nice block there by Papera. Comes quickly over to Stensland. Stensland goes up to Peterson. Peterson holds back. Now coming all the way over, trying to hit up to Papera. Picked up by Woodbury. Woodbury moved into their zone in the left circle. Papera's going to be the first one there. Waits for it. Now tries to move one over to Kramer. They try to center a pass as Woodbury now comes out to the point. They knock one in deep. Goes behind Holmes. 4-0 Tigers. 13:30 here to left to play in period number 2. Stensland's going to chase this one around. Now give off to Kramer. Kramer hits his man. Gives off to Stensland. Stensland now races up the left-hand side. Stensland still with it on his stick. Wait. Comes over to Peterson. Peterson works through a group. Back over to Stensland. Center is a play and nobody there. Now here comes Woodbury all the way back. Back is Lehmeyer though. Lehmeyer with it on his stick right in front of Holmes. Lehmeyer looks for the passing lane. Gets by 2. On now is Letter and Lehmeyer defensively. Peterson, Kramer, and Manthai still out at the forward positions. Picked up by Letter. Letter waits, hits Peterson on the fly. Now Peterson tries to track that one down, just got ahead of him. Here goes Woodbury. Woodbury comes right back through the zone. Picked up by Letter, right through neutral ice. And we'll see if we get an icing call. There's the whistle. We'll bring this one all the way back for a defensive zone face-off for your Tigers. This will be to the left of Holmes. Tigers will chase out there Kowalski, Boyer, and Besser, along with Letter and Lehmeyer. This one's going to come over to the corner for Letter. Letter's going to shovel this one, trying to hit over to Boyer. Boyer tries to stop the play. It's going to come over to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer got hit right from behind. Now it's going to be Besser. Besser, the one-man breakout machine. He brings it right through neutral ice. Tries to split the D. Keeps it on his stick going through the left circle. Oh, then try to center a play over to Boyer. Boyer shovels it right back over to Besser. Besser holds it there, knowing the hit was coming. They swing one all the way over, gets by Letter. Letter's going to chase this one down and waved off. Icing's waved off. Moving on, 12 minutes to go here in period number 2. Hit forward by Letter, stays with Woodbury. They try to shovel one back. Now stays right with Woodbury. Now at the left circle, all the way through, now picked up by Letter. Letter is going to push one up to Kowalski, but that one's going to get out to neutral ice. Now driven back into the corner, Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer quickly trying to move it, stays with Woodbury. Moves to the left circle, waits, centering play, had his man, but that got by on the pass. Picked up by Kowalski. Kowalski runs it right through neutral ice. Then it gets by Kowalski, picked up by Letter. Letter with it now in neutral ice. He's going to have West on. West takes a quick shot. Good save there by the Predator goalie. Now Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer puts one move on, now chips one forward. This one's going to get all the way down into Besser, right back over to Lehmeyer. Now Lehmeyer sets up, looks for a shot. Oh my goodness, the goalie put up his hands, was doing anything he could to protect himself. Now Kiefer out front, and they got a goal. I think they're going to finally, Kiefer was working hard enough and finally got his goal. Holy cow, though, Lehmeyer took the shot. The goalie just put his hands up like, no more to that. 11:04 here to go in period number 2. Tigers go up 5-0. That goal at 10:58 credited to number 21, Jake Kiefer, assisted by number 11, Clayton West, and number 5, Jack Peterson. 21 Kiefer from number 11, West, and 5 Peterson. That's going to be Kiefer's third point. It's going to be West's third point of the night. It'll be Peterson's second point of the night. He was on the centering of the first goal scored by West of the game, assisted by Kiefer and Peterson. Now moving under 11 to go. Another save there by Holmes. Quick whistle there by the ref. 10:52 to play. 5-0 Tigers. It's been all Tigers. Tigers now up to 23 shots on this game. Besser to take the face-off. Comes all the way out to Kiefer. Kiefer chips one forward. Kiefer still moving it. Now gives off to West. West driving it back through. Tries to pull one back. Now moving it through to Besser. Besser up to Kiefer. And that one's going to drive over. It's going to be Besser there first. West. West goes into the corner. He gets hit there. Now Besser and Kiefer. It's on Kiefer. Right back to Besser. Right back to Kiefer. Comes all the way up to Blair. Blair tries to shoot one through. That one can't make it through. Stopped by the defense. Now driven back through Woodbury. Back defensively are Papera and Blair. Now blocked down by Papera. Out front, Woodbury tries to backhand one and take a swing. Nice play there by Woodbury. Good save there by Holmes. Picked up by Blair. Blair races it through. Chips one off the glass. Hits up to Manthei. Manthei tries to work it through. No, Blair's able to get it deep. Nice job there by number 14. Picked up by Kramer. Now back over to Besser. Besser tried to make a move. Picked up by Woodbury. They drive it deep into their zone. Now under 10 to go here in period number 2. Kramer chips one out to Besser. Besser moves up the left-hand side. He knew the hit was coming. Got it through neutral ice. Picked up by Woodbury. Woodbury tries to move it back through their zone. Woodbury just has not had a lot of quality shots when they have gotten the offensive end. Now that's the only way to get a shot is to take it from the red line. Picked up by Woodbury. Goes behind Holmes. Now they try to get out, and that one off of their defensive stick. Chased over there by Kramer. They quickly get it right back in their zone. Picked up by Blair. Blair he threw one down the ice. We're going to get an icing call. 9:18 left to go here in period 2. It's 5-0 Tigers. Tigers will bring out Stensland and Lehmeyer, Kowalski, Boyer, and Peterson. Peterson to take the face-off. Peterson tries to get that one out. Now Gretzky goes right underneath the ref's legs. Comes all the way out. Hit out there by Stensland. Stays with Woodbury. Kowalski and Boyer chase. Oh, and they go right by the puck. Picked up by Woodbury. That one saved by Holmes. Goes behind him. Now Woodbury trying to make a play. Comes out to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer puts on the brakes and settle this thing down. Lehmeyer just looking for an open passing lane. Good job there by Kowalski. Got a stick on it, but we're still in our defensive zone, so we'll get icing. .8:53 here to play in period number 2. Tigers up 5-0. Peterson, Boyer, Kiefer. This one's going to come out to Lehmeyer. He's going to swing this one up to Kiefer. Kiefer tries to knock one back, goes right to the defense of Woodbury. Oh, good block there by Boyer. Comes right back out. Oh, another one by Boyer. Now Boyer does get it. Now Boyer moving up the right-hand side. He's going to try to move it back through. That one got taken away. Moved into their offensive zone, into the defensive zone. Swung out there by Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer now knocks one forward, gets it into neutral ice. They'll get an icing call. And the whistle sounds. 8:28 here to go in period number 2. It's 5-0 Tigers. West will now join Peterson and Kiefer. They're going to keep Lehmeyer and Stensland out there as well. Peterson now gives off to Kiefer up to West. They try to knock one forward. Comes right back to Kiefer, gets one deep. First one in is going to be Peterson, followed by West and then Kiefer. Comes right back out to Peterson. Tigers have a chance. Takes a shot. Oh, and that one hit down on Kiefer as the ricochet came off of the Peterson shot. Now gets behind Stensland, chased up by Lehmeyer. Oh, Lehmeyer took just a swing at it. Comes right back over to Woodbury, picked up by Stensland. Stensland's going to push one up to Kiefer. Kiefer still trying to chase after that one. Comes right back over to Woodbury, picked up by Stensland. Woodbury with it. Now West going to join. Over to Peterson, gets by Peterson, over to Stensland. 7:45 here to go in period 2. Stensland makes one move, now tries to get one up to Kiefer. Kiefer holds. Knew the hit was coming, comes back over to Woodbury, and West is able to knock one into neutral ice. Now West again. Comes all the way back over to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer quickly up to Stensland. Stensland's going to chip one up to Kiefer. Kiefer settles that one down. They go and play hockey. Now off to West. Kiefer back to West. Try to get a quick play off there. Picked up by Woodbury. Knocked in over Holmes' head. Moving on, 7 minutes to go here in period 2. Picked up by Stensland. Stensland knocks one forward. West turns his head. He's going back. Oh, right out front. Good job by Holmes to put that one away and get a whistle. Much needed whistle. That'll get West and Stensland off. Besser, Manthei, Kramer, along with Papera and Letter. 7 minutes on the button here to go in period number 2. Tigers up 5-0. Stays out in the left circle. Papera chases it there. It sits under his skates. Now chased by Letter. Letter knocks one free over to Kramer. Kramer knows the hit's coming, waited for it. Letter joins him, goes right back behind Holmes. Picked up by Woodbury. Quick play there, saved by Holmes. Holmes closed the door as they tried a quick pass behind. Centering pass, got a shot, save Holmes. .638 now to play here in period number 2. Drop the puck, goes right in front. Tigers got to be careful. Rolling puck, it'll be picked up by Papera. Now quickly up to Manthey. Manthey tries to feed up to Besser. It's going to come right back over to Manthey. Manthey races in off the right-hand side. Manthey goes behind the net, all blue behind him. Manthey stays with it. Good job by number 9. Goes into the corner. They shovel one back. Over to Kramer. Kramer does get it out to Letter. Now Letter takes a shot. Save, no rebound for the Tigers. Kept in by Papera. Papera chips one in forward, trying to get one deep. Held in by Letter. Good job by Letter. Goes right to Woodbury. Now another block by Letter. Letter trying to do everything he can to keep this puck in their offensive zone. Now kept in by Besser. Woodbury just trying anything to break it out. Unable to, stays in the Tigers' offensive zone. Now Woodbury takes a handle of it, goes through neutral ice. Moving up to the right-hand side. Looking for a shooting lane. Found one. Good save there by Holmes. Under 6 to play. 5-0 Tigers. Now Besser. Besser up to Kramer. Over to Besser. Knock forward. Besser's stick comes out of his hand. Now Woodbury trying to find some room to operate. Letter, nice job. Held everything in check there as Woodbury trying to make a move. Comes right back to the point, picked up by Boyer. Boyer chases it down, comes up the left-hand side. Picking up speed, going down the left-hand side. Took the hit on, kept the puck in their offensive zone. Chased over there by Besser. Kowalski on now as well. Now Kowalski getting chased into the play. Woodbury looking to break one out. Boyer with a good job. Boyer with a nice back check there. It gets the puck back over to Blair. Blair drops one in deep. Blair's going after it. Saved there by Woodbury. Blair almost had a chance at a nice little goal there. Picked up by Boyer. Boyer tries to feed one forward. Knocked by Woodbury. Comes back over to Boyer. Oh, and Blair still back behind the net. Blair tries to center a play. That one stayed right in the legs. Comes out to Letter. Letter just sifts one in, trying to get a nice little redirect. Letter's going to keep that one in. Briefly. No, he does keep it in. Nice shot by Letter. Keeps it in deep. Now moving under 4:30 to play. Centering play comes out to Kowalski. And now Woodbury finally able to control. No, they're not. For very a short period of time. Blair does the right thing. Just knocks it in deep. They're going to get a whistle. Oh, they're going to keep playing it. They're not even going to give the guy a whistle. He just wanted a breather. Kept in by West, and now they will get a whistle. He goes, fine. You won't give me the first time, I'll take it the second time. 4:12 here to go in period 2. 5-0's our score. Kiefer, West, Peterson, Stensland, and Lehmeyer. This one's coming out to Kiefer. Kiefer tries to control. He does, right in the left circle. Tries to give off to Peterson. Underneath Peterson's stick. Now moving all the way through is going to be Woodbury. They drop one in deep. Moving under 4 minutes to go. Lehmeyer and Stensland out defensively. This one's going to be chipped back behind for Kiefer. Kiefer gives it off to Peterson. Peterson's going to give right back over to Kiefer. Kiefer's going to try to get over to Lehmeyer. Gets by Lehmeyer. They do enough of these little trick passes, they're going to give it right back to Woodbury. Now it's going to be Stensland. Stensland tries to knock one forward. He is going to get that one to Kiefer. Kiefer shovels that one out to neutral ice. Peterson chases. They go under his legs. Hit there. Stays with Woodbury. They move it in their offensive zone. Everybody's onside. Stensland does a nice job defensively. Picked up by West. West up to Kiefer. Kiefer holds it, waits. Moves one up forward, trying to hit over to West. That's just a bad angle. Now moving under 3 minutes to go. Shot there, saved Holmes. 3:13 to play in period number 2. It's 5-0. Tigers up to 30 shots on the game. Out shooting the Predators 30-15. Only one penalty so far, and that was on the Predators in the first period. Predators are going to get it at the point. Now driven back into the corner, picked up by Stensland. Stensland fights for it there, gets it over to Kramer. Kramer chases it, gives it back to Woodbury. Comes out to their defensive point, now right back over to Stensland. Stensland going to get it off to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer looks ahead, trying to get one through. Hits off the skate, sits right there. Fights for it in the corner. Now chased by Manthei, gives off to Besser. Besser, oh, he just goes right through the defense. Besser moves all the way through and scores. What a play by number 3. Puts the Tigers up 6-0. 2:42 left here to play in period number 2. Tigers just go up 6-0. I think so. At 3:48, number 3, Luke Besser, assisted by number 9, Luke Manthei. Number 23, Colin Lehmeyer. Number 3, Besser, assisted by number 9, Manthei. Number 23, Lehmeyer. Tigers are putting up some points here tonight, up 6-0. They're going to need to take this in. Tigers got a huge weekend coming up. They have a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday and Saturday night will be in Duluth. It'll be a Friday night game and a Saturday morning game for the Tigers in Duluth. Then they'll come home, and late on Sunday night, they'll take on the Wildcats of Egan. Oh, Letter moving right through the zone, had a nice shot on goal. Good save there by the Wildcat goalie. Moving under 2 minutes here to go in period number 2. Tigers are up 6-0. They can hold this 6-0 lead. We could get running time in the third period. It's going to be Kramer now bringing it through the offensive zone. Kramer with it still now tries to center a play over to Peterson. Peterson was able to get a shot off, but it's saved by the Predator goalie. .146 to go here in period number 2. Boyer and Kowalski coming out with Peterson. They're going to have Letter and Papera back defensively. Comes out to Kowalski with a shot, and that one just went wide. Look at Kowalski race after it. Kowalski with a good body right there. He keeps the puck in check with Boyer and now Peterson. Tigers chasing around. It's going to be Kowalski into the corner. Gets it out to Letter. Letter hammers one down, tries to get over to Boyer to float one in. Now Boyer with it at the left circle. Takes one from the point, tries to get a shot through as Kowalski was creating the screen in front. Now moving in under 1 minute to go here in period number 2. Tigers have a comfortable lead. Now here comes Woodbury quickly through the zone, trying to get another pass at the point. Takes a shot, knocked down by Hope. Race for it out front. Woodbury. Oh, they tried to nestle one through there. That one got blocked down. Tigers stay perfect on the board. Now Kiefer out along with Boyer. One man's on the ground. No penalties. It stays in neutral ice. They have to wait for everyone to tag up. Now they do, under 40 seconds to play here in period 2. Letter's going to shovel one over to Papera. That one gets stolen. Papera quickly goes back behind. Now Letter's going to get out to Kiefer. Just a hustle play there by Woodbury. Now under 20 to go. Nice play there by Peterson. Peterson quickly tries to get up to Letter. Letter knocks one forward. Letter racing after it. Letter's going to be the first one there. Letter with it into the corner. Now Kiefer joins them. They get by those two. Picked up by Woodbury. Try to get one more chance at this thing. 6 seconds to go. Chased there by Blair. They're going to wave it off. Blair circles one around, trying to look for a cheap one. Oh, and it comes all the way to Woodbury. That's going to do it for number 2. That'll do it for the second period. We'll be back in 15 minutes after the ice. We'll get you caught up with the first 2 periods stats and get you set for the third. Teams are coming back out. We'll get you caught up here with stats through the first two periods. In that second period, the Tigers scored 3 times, making the current score 6-0 in favor of the Tigers. In the second period, Woodbury got 11 shots off, bringing their two-period total to 16. All 16 being saved by the goalie for the Tigers, Eli Holmes. For the Tigers in the second period, they got 15 shots off, bringing their two-period total to 34. In the second period, scoring for the Tigers, 14:42, number 11, Clayton West, assisted by number 3, Luke Besser, and number 21, Jake Kiefer. At 10:58, it was 21, Jake Kiefer, assisted by number 11, Clayton West, and number 5, Jack Peterson. Then at 3:48, number 3, Luke Besser, assisted by number 9, Luke Manthai, and number 23, Colin Lehmeyer. We should have running time to start the third period once we are ready to wind the clock. Tigers are just coming out of the locker room, trying to get the last few out. $15 minutes on the clock, 6-0 Tigers. Tigers will start the third period with number 3, Luke Besser at center. At left wing, number 21, Jake Kiefer. At right wing, number 11, Clayton West. Back defensively will be number 24, Mason Letter, and number 23, Colin Lehmeyer. 6-0 Tigers, ready to drop the puck. And here we go. Controlled there by Woodbury. Comes all the way out to Woodbury, now to Letter. Letter quickly up to West. That one gets underneath West. Chased over by Besser and Kiefer, now picked up by Letter. Letter with it again. He's going to circle this one back over to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer with it. Lehmeyer coming all the way across, trying to hit up to West, and we'll get icing. Icing called. Now moving in under 14:30 here to go in period number 3. Here's your goal now. Finish this game with a win and get your fair play point. You want all 3 points. Tough weekend coming up for the Tigers. 2 games up in Duluth, followed by a game at Egan on Sunday. Here goes Woodbury now, goes right through the middle. Kiefer picks it up, tries to get up to Besser. Besser now over to West, back to Besser. Besser moves it all the way in into the left circle. Besser still with it, waiting, holding. Tries to move it up now over to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer with a shot, blocked down, hit behind Kiefer. Now a race for it out front. Oh, it just got by Kiefer for another shot. Now over to Letter. Letter tried to get that one through. That one blocked out by Woodbury. Woodbury does everything they can just to throw it down the ice. That'll get an icing call. Clock is going to continue to tick. Under 14 now to go here in period 3. Tigers will get their first change of the third period. Coming in will be Peterson at center. At right wing, Luke Manthai. And at left wing, number 19, Kellen Kramer. Back defensively will be number 27, Grayson Papera, number 6, Owen Stenslin. Stenslin gets a shot off. That one saved. Picked up by Peterson. Comes back over to Peter. Oh, nice job there. Papera took the shot. A redirect by Kramer. Just got knocked down at the last minute. Comes all the way up now. Woodbury goes into their offensive zone. Hit there by Stenslin. At Stenslin's feet, he fights for it. Now Peterson joins. Goes behind Holmes. Holmes saved all 16 shots he saw in the first. His first shot has yet to see one in the third. Thought we might get one there. It hit off a boot before it got to him. Now picked up by Manthai. Manthai races in right-hand circle. Manthai circles all the way around. Trying a centering play over to Peterson. Peterson gets it back over to Papera. Papera swings, winds up. Rebound out front. And a backhand there by, I think that's Manthai. Backhand by Manthai, unsuccessful. Tigers will now bring out number 10, Aiden Kowalski, number 7, Mason Boyer, along with number 3, Luke Besser. Stenslin and Papera stay back defensively. This one now, Kowalski chases after it. Kowalski gets a couple sticks on it and stays there. Now the Tigers got to check back up. And we still got the hand up. I think Stensland didn't get a chance to check back up and just stayed on the puck. Now moving to under 12 minutes to go, neutral zone faceoff. Boyer chases after, now gives off. Woodbury quickly into their offensive zone up the left-hand circle. Hit there by Papera. Goes behind Holmes. Stensland tries to work with it there. Now goes up to Besser. Besser up to Kowalski. Kowalski with a nice shot. Now tries to move it up to Boyer. We should get an icing call. There's a whistle. Now moving under 11:40 to go. Blair and Lehmeyer coming out defensively. We're going to keep Boyer, Kowalski, and Besser out there at the forwards. Comes out to the point, defensive point. Now knocked down, stays on the outside of Holmes. Now they try to fish a pass out front. Gets out to the Woodbury defense from the point. They take a shot. That one goes wide. Tries to hit down by Blair. Stays in the right circle. Blair chases it from there. Now Blair's going to try to swing one up. Gets it up to Besser. Besser over to Kowalski. Loses it there. Comes right back to Woodbury. Hit down by Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer chases right back after. Goes into the corner. Hits his man. Comes out to the defensive point. Now knocked down by Besser as the shot comes through. Blair chases it into the corner. Now Besser with him. Besser chips one back forward trying to get over to Kowalski. Kowalski running back. Comes back for Woodbury. They make a couple passes. Kick one forward. And Lehmeyer flips one up into neutral ice. Moving now under 10:30 to go here in period number 3. Woodbury with it, goes behind Holmes. Big hit there by Lehmeyer. Now Kiefer tries to get one out, does to Blair. Blair shovels one forward out into neutral ice. Blair still chasing after it. Blair still going after it. They go D to D. Woodbury looking to try to break it out. They get a pass through the zone, get right back into their offensive zone, coming through the right circle, trying to get a shot off. That one goes through the crease. It's going to be Blair. Blair with it. Pushes one forward. Kiefer chases with him. Blair hits his man, comes over to Kiefer. Kiefer throws one in wide. It's going to go to Peterson first. Peterson trying to get back over to Stensland, but it goes right to Woodbury. Kiefer now gets his man's way, tries to keep it in the offensive zone. Gets chipped back out to Woodbury, goes right back into the right circle. They take a shot. That one goes wide. Now under 10 to go here in period 3. Woodbury tries to move it through the zone, gets it through neutral ice, hit right there, picked up by Peterson. Peterson racing it right back into their offensive zone, gets by one, gets hammered down, picked up by Stensland. Stensland over to Peterson. Peterson waiting. Peterson up to Lehmeyer. Oh, it just got by Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer had one thing on his mind. He was taking a big old shot with that one. That one just came off of his stick. Now Woodbury gets one knocked away. It's going to be picked up by Letter. Letter's got Kiefer all the way deep. Kiefer's able to knock one forward. Oh, they're going to get icing. Oh, I thought I might have heard it hit a stick. Try to corral the pass in, and that one's going to be an icing call. Now moving in under 9 minutes to go. Manthei, Besser, and Kramer, along with Letter. And West. It does look like West is remaining out there. Maybe defensively, West is going to be out there. Now it's Manthei. Manthei with a nice move through the zone. Besser retreats. Now West is going to be the other defenseman along with Letter. Moving under 8 minutes to go. Comes all the way into the corner, out to the defensive point. Gets by West. Tigers want to be careful. I think they're thinking shutout at this point. Now it's going to be Letter. Letter moves it through the zone. Letter gets it behind the legs, or between the legs. Letter moves it in, tries to take a shot, and that one just got blocked right at the last minute. Letter gets in, hit behind. Oh, big hit there on Besser. Besser gets right back up, right back on Besser's stick. Good hustle there by number 3. Trying to pull the puck free. That one comes out to Woodbury. Moves all the way out. West is able to grab it. West pulls one in. Tigers are back on sides. West tries to get it deep. Woodbury misses on that one. Picked up by Boyer. Tries to get it right back up to West. Comes over to Kiefer. Kiefer pulls it through the zone. Gets one deep. Now moving under 7:30 to go. Peterson with it. Peterson kicks one forward. Peterson waits. Now it's going to come out to West. West corrals it in. West from the point. Oh, they're going to get offsides. Looked like West had just pulled it on the other side of the blue line, but right when he was going to take the shot, an offside's called. Now moving under 7 minutes to go in period 3. This will be a quick moving third period if the Tigers can hold Woodbury from getting a score. Peterson, Boyer, Kiefer. Comes out to Woodbury, now chased by Boyer, picked up by Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer shovels one back forward, sits with Woodbury now through neutral ice. Kiefer's gonna chase. Now they quickly make the pass out. Gonna stay with Boyer. Boyer with it, coming all the way over to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer has to retreat. Lehmeyer gets hit off of his pedestal, but that one goes right to Holmes, and that's gonna be a whistle. We'll get a Oh, they're going to get a penalty. This will be an interference call. Looks like a roughing call for number 3. Roughing for number 3. Tigers will go back on the power play. Tigers power play will be Peterson, Kiefer, West, Letter, and Stensland. Peterson to take the face-off. Now moving under 6 to go. Kiefer chases that one. Goes all the way behind the net. It's going to come up to Letter. Letter with it. Comes over to Peterson. Gets by Peterson. Right back over to Kiefer. Kiefer waits with it. Tries to get over to Peterson. He does. Peterson all the way out to Letter. Now Letter out front waiting. Over to Peterson. Peterson loses an edge as he's coming through. See, it was a little bit wobbly. Now it's going to come over to West. West waits. Now West pulls that one back down. Chases. And now they do get it by Stensland. 1:17 left in the Tigers power play. They're 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Letter with good body control is able to hang on to the puck. Now they start forward again. Here comes Letter. Oh, that one gets knocked down over to Kiefer. Kiefer lets Stensland go by, gets it up to Letter. Letter into their offensive zone. Letter with it. He takes a shot. That one gets easily corralled in. And then it looks like West hit his own man. Letter puts him on his butt. Moving under 5 minutes to go. .35 seconds left in the Tiger power play. It's going to be Boyer to take the face-off. Now it's going to be also Manthei and Kramer. They move that one in. Papera gets it back to Manthei. Manthei with a centering play. Comes out to Boyer. Boyer quickly into Lehmeyer with a backhand save by the Predators. Now Kramer settles that one down. Gets out to Papera, and that one comes out to neutral ice. 13 seconds left in the Tiger power play. Kramer with his head up looking for the passing lane. Comes all the way up to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer just gets it deep. 5 seconds left in the power play. Moving under 4 minutes to go. That's going to do it. Here comes Woodbury. Woodbury racing through. Papera, a centering play, and they're unable to make it successfully. Good job getting back there by Lehmeyer. Quickly forward, go the Tigers right back into neutral ice, and they're going to get another penalty. Penalty going to be coming up on Woodbury. Tigers doing a good job keeping their heads about them. That's going to be 41 with a rough call. Penalties already starting. Tigers 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Moving in 1:55 to go. It's going to be Kiefer, Besser, West, Blair, and Stensland. Besser wins that one. Comes over to West. West trying to redirect the puck. He gets a control of it. Now they go to work. West with it. West circling. No, tries to get it over to Kiefer. That was going to be a quick little pass there. Now over to Besser. Besser waits. Tries to pull one back. He gets it back. Comes out to Stensland. Stensland right back over to Besser. Now they got something working. Left circle. Tries a centering play. That one gets knocked out. Kiefer and Besser quickly after it. Gets it right back over to Kiefer. Kiefer waits. Holds. Still with it. Goes out to Besser. Besser with it inside. Tries a centering play. Just not there. Stensland was running in. Stensland with a nice play. Stensland tries to get back over to Kiefer. Chased down by Blair. Blair knocks one forward. Who's going to be down there for the Tigers? It's going to be Besser. Besser with it. Knocks it back one over to Kiefer. 1 minute to go. Gets it right back over to Besser. Besser now goes into the corner. Besser out to Stensland. Stensland right to Kiefer. Kiefer couldn't get the redirect as Stensland was able to get the shot away. Now comes over to Besser. Besser's going to drop one off to Kiefer. 45 seconds. Kiefer waits, holds, still with it. He's going to come over to West. West circling, left circle, tries to take a shot. Out front, no rebound. Kept in by Stensland, and he scores. Good shot and scored there by Stensland. I wonder if he's going to, let's see what he's going to get. I think it was a clean shot by Stensland. Tigers go up 7-0. This is almost going to do it. See what they get here. 2:04 left remaining in the game. At 2:04, scoring for the Tigers, number 6, Owen Stensland, assisted by number 11, Clayton West. Number 6, Stensland, assisted by number 11, West. Now Tigers quickly go right back into their offensive zone. They're up 7-0. Peterson with it behind the net. Just trying to get Holmes a shutout. Holmes currently has only seen 18 shots. Tigers have 44. Even better, Holmes has saved all 18 of them. Now a quick shot, another score. Nice job there by Jack Peterson. Just picking it apart. Scoring for the Tigers puts them up 8-0. Oh, is that maybe Kramer? I thought it was Peterson. Let's see, I might have had the wrong call there. Give it a second till they get it up. Moving in under a minute to go. At 1:12, number 5, Jack Peterson, assisted by number 9, Luke Manthai. Number 5, Peterson, assisted by number 9, Manthai. Now Peterson again scores. Peterson just put another one home. That's going to make it 9-0. Even more impressive tonight for the Tigers is no penalties. Tigers have been very clean the last 3 games. At 49 seconds, number 5, Jack Peterson, assisted by number 23, Colin Lehmeyer. Trying to look back, I thought Peterson might have a hat trick. Peterson, though, absolutely has 4 points tonight. Peterson with a big game. Now here comes the Predators. Trying to work it back through the zone. Now we just want to save the shutout for Holmes. 12 seconds to go. Now out front, goes into the corner, chased by Kowalski. That's going to do it for tonight's game. Coming up, the Tigers' next game will be Friday. This coming Friday, they will be in Duluth. That will be an 8:30 start against Duluth. Then on Saturday, the Tigers will be back in action. That will be a 9:30 a.m. start, again, against Duluth. Then on Sunday, coming back home at Egan, that will be a 9 p.m. start on Sunday. So the next game for the Tigers, though, will be this Friday, January 16th, 8:30 p.m. against Duluth. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. We will talk to you all again.